Hi everyone, before I start this video, I'd like to start off by saying I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. Resident Evil 4 is actually my favorite game of all time. I even like 5 and 6, even though they're not great Resident Evil games, they're still a lot of fun to play. There's only one Resident Evil game I can flat out say that I don't like, and that's Resident Evil 0. So this game was released November 12, 2002, the same year as the Resident Evil remake came out, and you can tell because both games look very, very similar. So the game begins with a bunch of leeches killing everybody on this train. The leeches in question are being controlled by this guy.
Who is that guy?
We're then introduced to STAR's Bravo team, and when they learn that an escaped convict is in the area, they do the most logical thing, and split up. Wow, no wonder most of them die. So let's talk about the fixed camera angles. For one, it does add to the suspense because you can't see in front of you, but since your character controls like a tank, it takes a lot of getting used to. My biggest problem with this game is the fact that you have to control two characters. Now, it's not like Resident Evil 1 or 2 where there are two campaigns with separate characters. This game, you control both characters at the same time. Now, on paper, this sounds awesome. I mean, you get to start off with 12 total inventory slots. But the game throws so many items and ammo at you that you're constantly having to pick stuff up, drop it, and swap items between the two characters. I swear, I spent at least an hour just messing with the inventory in this game. Another problem I have with the game is the AI partner. Sometimes they won't shoot at enemies, and when they run out of ammo, they just stand there and let the monsters hit them. They've even gotten in my way a few times, and sometimes they get stuck on things that are on the ground. Another problem I have with this game is the enemies, specifically the goddamn monkeys. Oh my god, I hate these monkeys. Seriously, you'd think a few pistol rounds would kill these things, but nope, they take like 2 shotgun blasts. They're also fast and agile. They often show up in pairs too, and when one hits you, it briefly stuns your character. So when you got 2 of them hitting you at the same time, they can easily stun lock you to death, and there's nothing you can do about it. Another problem I have with the game is the bosses. Seriously, the first boss is this giant scorpion, and all you have to do to beat him is point the gun at the ground, and when he gets close enough, shoot. Rinse and repeat. Now the second boss is this giant centipede, and when the centipede first shows up, it picks up one of your characters. If the centipede happens to pick up the character that's holding all the ammo, well, you're basically screwed. But the biggest problem I have with this game is that it's just not very fun to play. I find this to be the most boring, frustrating, and just least interesting of the Resident Evil games. So wow, that's a lot of bad. But is this game total garbage? Not really. There's a few things about it that I think are good. One thing that is great about the game is the music. Just listen to the save room theme. Just like the Resident Evil remake, this game's music adds so much to the overall atmosphere. Hell, I even liked Rebecca and Billy, even though their dialogue was, well...
Notice there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help.
So yeah, overall, I don't like Resident Evil 0. I find it boring, frustrating, and just not a whole lot of fun to play. And honestly, I think boring is the worst thing a video game can be. So yeah, overall, I think that's it. Let me know what you think of this game in the comment section below. Let me know if you like it or not. And I think that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video.